Hello guys, this is Gopi back with another video in the React.js series. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to create React app in our local machine, and we will try to understand the project structure. If you are landing in this video for the first time, I am Gopi. I'm a software engineer having over a decade of experience in the web application and mobile application development, and I'm the author throughout this course. This course is planned to teach React.js for the beginner from the absolute scratch. If you like the series, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will get notification for all the videos that we are uploading. So let's get started into the video. So here I am on the terminal. So I'm going to create one React project using npm create react app. Let's create a project. I'm just going to type npx create react app, and I can give any name. Since this is going to be the first name, I can give app or my first app, something like that. That's up to you. So my first app. Okay, this is nothing but the project name. My first app is nothing but the project name. Create react app is the package. Using that package, I am creating React project. In the last video, I would have explained you what is npm. Now I am explaining what is npx. Npm command helps you to install the package and then you have to use it. I don't want to install create react app project or package in my local machine. Instead, I wanted to download the latest version of create react app, and then I need to create the project, and then that's it. I don't want to use a create react app after that. That is the reason I'm using npx. So npx stands for node package executor. It will not download install. Instead, it will download and execute and then delete the package. That's how it works. So this is done. So let me hit on enter. So it will create the project. Okay, you can see that it started. So let's wait for some time till it gets completed. Then we'll proceed further from Visual Studio Code. Okay, so now you can see that the project creation is completed and I didn't get any error. So let me get into the my first project directory, and then I'll be just starting that project from Visual Studio Code. So let it open, then we'll proceed further. So here you can see the project is created. Yes, of course, I trust the project. So let me trust it. Okay, so here you can see the project is created, and these are all the default directory that we are having for any React based project. First and foremost, here you can see there is a readme file. We are not getting to this. This is just the file because at the time when you create React project, so it by default comes with readme.md file. Since this course doesn't have anything related to Git, I'm not explaining that, so you can just consider that that's a version control tool. We will be starting with package.json file. So if you open the package.json file, you can see the file contain actually a lot of details. Of course, we don't need a lot of it. We can just we don't need all those things. Okay, we only focusing on these things. First and foremost, name. What is this name? The name is nothing but the project name. If you wanted to change, of course you can change it. This is the version of the project, and here it is a private. So private means that the package is not meant to be published to the npm registry. So we're just maintaining it as private. And then the dependency. When it comes to dependency, two types of dependencies are there. One is dev dependencies and then dependencies. If you look at it here, it just mentioned as dependencies. So these are all the must have dependencies. Okay. And there is a dev dependency. Those are all the packages or dependencies that helps for the development purpose. That's what the dev dependencies is. These are all the inbuilt one. If you look at it here, first 4 different packages are related to testing library. Okay, all those are related to library. Since we are executing file related stuff, this is already been added. This is the React core package. The current version of React that we are using is 19.1.0. React DOM is nothing but the package that actually takes care of DOM related functionality. This is for core functionality, React core functionality. This is for DOM related functionality, and this one is for creating the scripts. Where are we going to create the scripts? So the scripts are nothing but start, build, test, eject, all those things are nothing but the scripts. So all those scripts will be coming from React script. And this is all about vitals, analytics and those things. We don't need this and we will be removing them. Okay. These are all the packages. And then we are having a script. So we know that how to execute JavaScript file, but we don't know how to execute a project that is coming from package.json. For that, we need scripts. If you look at it here, I have start, build, test and eject. Start means that when I execute start command, internally this will execute this command. React script is the package that we installed. So this package, with the help of React script package, it starts the project. This is the command. And then I'm having a build. If you wanted to do the build, production build or something, you can use so. And then we are having test. If you wanted to execute the test, of course we don't have any tests here. If you wanted to execute a test, you can use this command. This is for eject. As of now, this project is created and maintained by Create React App. If you don't want that to be maintained, if you are going to maintain everything, then you just eject it. Okay, then you have to manually take care of everything. That's all about the scripts. These are all the required stuff. That's all the things. If we get into the company side, of course, this scripts commands get customized because there will be having some kind of configuration that's supposed to be there. So all those things will be added in the command itself. Okay, that is the reason we are having the scripts. I hope this package.json is clear to everyone. If you are not understanding it clearly, just put it in the comment box. I will try to reply it as soon as possible. If couldn't, then I will re-record this specific part alone and then publish it as a new video. This is fine, right? Package.json, which is nothing but the entry point, the starting point. And then we are having package lock.json. What is the difference? Package.json contains the dependencies. Package lock.json file contains the dependencies of dependencies along with its respective versions. So if I get into package lock.json, of course you will be seeing the same kind of details, and these are all the dependencies which we have already discussed with the package.json. But if I come down, you will be see that Node.js, Adobe CSS tools, Node modules, alloc, quick LRU, and these are all the packages. Of course, we know that we haven't installed any of these packages, but these packages might be internal dependency for other packages. Example, I'm having React, so this CSS tools might be the internal dependency for React. If this CSS tool package has any dependencies, then that will be again referred as like this one. So remapping is the package. This package contains dependency with gen mapping and then the trace mapping. This is how this package.json, package lock.json, that maintains the details. Okay. Next, git ignore. As I said, the project by default initialized with git as the source control tool. That by default comes with ignore file, git ignore. If you don't want any file that get added to the git, that will be added here. Once a file or pack directory is added, that will not be maintained. And I'm having other three directory: node modules, public and source. We will be discussing about source a little later. First, try to understand node modules. Node modules is the directory that actually act as a installation folder. Example, in the package.json we have lot of dependencies. Package file have lot of dependencies. Where you are going to install those dependencies, that's where the node modules is. So node modules is the installation folder. If you get into it, there are a lot of directories. All those are nothing but the packages. And then I'm having a public. This is going to be the favicon that actually present in the tab, browsers tab. Index.html, in the sense this is going to be the only one HTML file in the project. In the introduction video, I would have told you that React is a single page application, which means that the entire application will be having only one HTML file, and that's this HTML file. You will not able to see any other HTML file anywhere in this project. Okay, so all the component, all the pages, whatever that we are going to create, everything will be, rendered in this place. That's what the single page application is. Next, these are all logos. Of course, these are all various sizes of logos of React. And this manifest JSON file actually contains the configuration for which favicon, what is the sizes and what is its type. And this is for the configuration for mobile app, all those related stuff will be here. And this is for robots.txt. Of course, we don't need this as of now for server-side configuration, those things. That's all about the public. And now it is very important to get into source. We have already discussed a lot in this specific video. In the next video, we will be discussing about what is actually present in the source directory and what is the purpose of all those files. Okay, stay tuned for another video. Till then, bye. Take care.